Gosoras. Hello guys, this is Masani Stuff Funny Lentu Anime here. We're gonna finally do, hopefully, the last part of this read along. Wait, what the hell? Oh. You know, I felt something fluffy just then. It was my cat. Not nice, kitty. Not nice. Scared me. Anyways, let's get this show on the road. Alright, hopefully you guys are excited as I am. This is the final part, hopefully. If you remember from Chapter 9 what happened, how Season 4 is going to begin, go watch that other video. Read along part 2 of it. And now, my cat lays here with me. Good kitty. Very good kitty. And I'm still deciding of what to do about the Resident Evil skit. Yet again, I hold up, it's not related to Capcom. It's just a side story skit that I will be doing. Anyways, with that being said, it is time for the Kiss of Death Season 4 Zombie Rockstars Girls Chapter 10 New Life with Zombie Girls. Amy saw something down the hall. It was a man with a pan who looked batshit crazy. Who's that? Huh? Oh fuck, said 12-year-old Amy Alexandria as she ran to the house door, but it was locked. As she turned around, she felt a pan hit her on the head. She had fallen to the ground, knocked out, but 2 hours later since that time around, she woke up in a black shirt and white shoes and gray pants, with green skin and red eyes and red hair. Amy was now a zombie. She was now an undead zombie who could talk. She saw a 20-year-old zombie girl, however, who was, in her time, a rock star. Her name is Tani, a hard-ass girl with green skin, blue eyes, black lips, white hair, black shoes with black gloves. Hey, punk, you kid. What's your name? It's Amy, right? Right? Said Tani as she got close to Amy. Yes, I'm Amy, and who are you? Said Amy as Tani licked Amy's right ear, but Amy was speechless from that. Sorry, just sometimes. Really can't control myself. Come on, sorry about that little introduction. The others are over here, said Tani as both Amy and Tani walked to the living room to see the others. Hey, come on. Come on, kid, I can tell you're shy, said Tani to Amy very calmly. She was relevant. Oh, cool. The one and only Amy Alexandria is awake now. The party can now start, said Julie, a 16 raving zombie kid with green skin, a star of blue on her left cheek. Julie has red eyes, blonde hair, a black shirt, brown pants, with white shoes and blue lips, and black fingernails. Hi, Amy, I'm Julie, said Julie as they shook hands. Now listen, I don't know if you heard of this girl, but I'm gonna go find Irene Andrea. said Tawny as Amy was shocked by this, hearing her sister's name. She ran to find her sister Irene. As Amy ran into someone, they had fallen with books to the floor of the library. A girl named Irene Andrea saw the shock on Amy's face. Irene had brown eyes, black hair, green skin, a blue skirt, and a tan shirt. Irene was also a zombie too. Holy fuck. Is that you, Amy? Yeah. It's me. It's nice to see you, Irene. They both cried and hugged together as Tawny and Julie were around the corner. They backed away to give them some privacy. 2 minutes later, in the house, the living room, the abandoned house, the story was about to get even more crazier. Chapter 10 done. Now, before we can continue, I'm gonna have to say, I looked up a song that I really didn't know the name of. This song, I know I like Skillet's Monster. It helps me think of ideas for stories that I haven't done yet. I'm trying to finish one up at the moment. But if you guys have ever heard of a song called Voodoo Doll, that's some dark shit. It's very good too. I enjoy the song. Anyways, I know it's not a new song, but it's new to me and I enjoy it. It's one of my favorite songs now. Anyways, Chapter 11. I hope you guys are ready for this name of the chapter. Chapter 11. The Horny Zombie Girls. 2 hours later, the living room. So, what do you remember at all, Amy? Said Julie as she smoked a bong, waiting for an answer. Hey, Julie, you want me to kick your ass? Just don't force her to remember anything, okay? It's hard on all of us to remember anything, said Irene Andrea as she grabbed Julie by the collar, then threw her down. Don't get mad, sis. Plus, I can only remember how I died. A guy named Hashiki took oh god, took a chainsaw to my fucking gut, literally. Then I met you all. I awakened to see all of you, said Amy as she cried with a smile of joy. Everyone stood up on edge in shock. Julie had a look of terror on her face, and Tawny too. As Amy cried, Irene looked at Julie with an angry look. Julie looked at Irene. She had dragged Julie by her neck, and then by her face. As her hand slid up, they went to a room of abandoned memories. This was a bedroom, and she saw Amy as she watched. But Irene was Amy's sister after all. She beat up Julie. Amy rushed in to stop Irene. Stop! I shall release you, huh? God. Oh my god! Oh my god, said Julie as Irene looked at Amy. Amy got hit in the nose by her sister, but she didn't mean it. Then she looked at Amy again as Irene punched her hand together, but then she looked up as Julie punched Irene. She said, How could you, Irene? You're fucking insane. Just go now. I have to patch up Amy and me, said Julie as Irene left the room in guilt. It was now 10:15 p.m. Huh? Julie, are you okay? Oh! Wait, I awakened to this. I know it was not that, I swear it. But still, why don't I have no clothes on? Said Amy as she blushed. She sat on the bed, facing her head at the floor of embarrassment. You know what? I know this might be weird. I'm 16 and you're 12, but I gotta say, you guys can skip this part if you want. I'll leave a timestamp down below. But I gotta say, I'm hot and bothered, so let's do it here and now, said Julie as she got all the way undressed, like Amy was, and pinned Amy to the bed as Julie laid over top of Amy with a smile of insanity, with her red eyes pulsing. And as her yellow tongue entered Amy's mouth, they kissed and closed their eyes and made out. But as they finished 2 hours later, they got dressed. Amy put on a green shirt, blue torn shorts, and black boots, as Julie put on a pink skirt and black pants and black shoes. Amy came up with a good idea. Well, at least Amy thought so. Okay, don't tell my sister or anyone else, or Tani, Amber, Tashiki, that we had sex. But anyways, enough of that. I've got a good idea that we can get money by becoming rock stars of Sandra State, which is where we are apparently, said Amy as she hit a bullseye on the dartboard. I'm sorry for laughing, but I won't tell them that we had sex. But how do we get this money you speak of to become rock stars? Anyway. Plus, Miss Hashikini will be back soon, said Julie in a nervous way. Easy, we practice. And who's Miss Hashikini? Who is she anyway? Said Amy scaredly. Well, you see, sadly, she's the owner and the master of the house? Huh? What? Screamed Amy in a surpriseful stage of fear. Chapter 11 done. So now that you know the premise of Season 4... Oh, what the hell? Ow, bad kitty. Good lord, that's a bad cat. Bit me again. Fuck. Anyways, Chapter 12. Master of the House. Miss Hashikini and the rock stars practice. And the girls of undead zombies practice to be rock stars. Okay, who the hell is the hag anyway? Said Irene as she got grabbed by a lady dressed in a black shirt and black pants and blue shoes with brown hair and green eyes with a red cape and black sunglasses on. This was Miss Hashikini, a 32-year-old woman, and the owner of the house, which she was also the master of, let's not forget. Now, what did you say? Gah! said Miss Hashikini as she threw Irene to the right of the room by her neck into a cabinet of glass. Oh my fuck! Oh crap. I'll kill you like us, now die, said Amy as she missed each punch. As Hashikini dodged, everyone got kicked to the ground and knocked out. Amy especially, making her fall unconscious. 2 moments later in 12 hours. As Amy woke up, she saw that she was okay along with everyone else. They were relieved by this, as they saw Amy wearing to the office. She was walking to the office where Hashikini was, but Amy was so pissed and furious she cracked her index finger with her thumb on her left hand and grabbed a axe to chop down the door in rage. "Here I come, Hashikini. Here's Amy, and come out and play." "No thanks, I think I'll pass on that," said Hashikini as she was climbing out the window as Amy pulled Hashikini back inside. "Let her go, Amy, now." "Oh, fine. Just please stop pointing that Luger at me. Toss it on the ground, okay?" said Amy as she threw the axe down next to Hashikini as Tommy tossed the gun down by a cabinet as it slid under it. But 2 hours later, they explained the plan to get money to Hashikini, 1:30 p.m. Music room. "Huh?" I'm sorry for laughing, but how how can 4 zombie girls be half dumbass zombies? How are you going to get music to the state of Sanjira? Answer that, you fucking lads, said Hashikini while smirking with laughter. "We'll make ourselves known. I'm good at makeup, and I'm very talented at it," said Amy as they were all shocked at Amy's talent, even Irene. But the next day, for their first act, they had pulled up a website called the Chocolate Festival that was set for June 5th. "Holy fuck, you guys! I've always tried and won each time," said Julia as Amy and Irene and Tani looked at her very disgusted. I I guess so, huh? Well, it looks very, I don't know how to say it. I guess I'll say it like it looks fun. Fuck it, let's do it after that. After that song that I've made to get money to save this state. So, here's in, yeah? We gotta win to get that 10K from that festival after all, said Amy as she turned around and saw all 3 of them with thumbs up. As Hashikini smiled and said quietly, "Let's kick some ass." And that concludes chapter 12 done. Chapter 13? Chapter 13, oh my god. First money act to become rock stars at the Chocolate Festival. Okay. At least we're all normal. We got our white colored skin too, said Tani with a smile. "I'm more in public and that's racist," said Amy as she noticed that Miss Hashikini put pink lollipop shirts and blue shoes and brown shorts on them. "Huh? Miss Hashikini, what do we do here anyway? What do we do here anyway?" said Tani with a look of wonder as Irene, Jolie, and Amy nodded together. "Huh? Well, don't tell me you forgot, you dumbasses. It's our first money act to saving the Sandra estate. And to get you girls to become rock stars to do that, we must win the Chocolate Festival race," said Miss Hashikini as she took off her sunglasses and then put some water on her green eyes and combed her brown hair and polished her black shoes and shirt and tapped her shoes together as she put her sunglasses back on with her red cape. Okay, let's go. Let's go to that 12-meter lake of chocolate, I guess. And win. We got to win the money, said Amy as they lined up. They saw Miss Hoskins sit down. Hey, what a fucking buzzkill, said Amy softly. Do we honestly have to do this? Yes, Julie, yes, we do, said Irene as the announcer said, Now, on your marks, get set and swim. Or get set and swim. I was tongue-tied there. And I say I'm not tongue-tied. Anyways, both Julie and Irene swam across the lake of chocolate and swam back out of energy. Julie passed out as she fell forward as Irene sat down. As Amy looked at Irene, she said, So, is that black stuffed chocolate? If so, you two are all covered in that stuff. It's kind of gross, honestly, said Amy in a disgusted look. Yes, Amy, it's chocolate, and it's sticky, and it's probably your turn to go, said Irene in a happy mood as both Amy and Julie went. Irene saw Julie throw Tawny into the lake. As Tawny had a look of fear on, she quickly got out and she ran to Irene with a scared look. As Irene quickly got up, she saw Julie kiss Amy as they both fell off a ledge into the river of chocolate. Amy and Julie were kissing as they submerged out of the chocolate river. Wow, amazing. Hey, sis, are you okay? Said Amy. Just sit down, Amy, okay? Okay, I'll sit with Tawny, said Amy as she sat with Tawny. Hey, Julie. Yes? Huh? Wait! Boom! Ugh! As Irene hit Julie to the ground with a bat, she hopped on Julie as she threw the bat away. I could kill you here, and now we're zombies after all. I could just eat you right up, said Irene as she looked up. She saw Miss Hashikini with a bat and hit her with it. But 12 hours passed after that. Back at the house now. As Irene opened her eyes, she was cleaned off along with everyone else. Julie saw Miss Hashikini and Tawny passed out. As the whole house was blackened, she grabbed a flashlight. But Irene was human, with green eyes, black hair, white skin, a blue shirt, gray pants, and brown boots. She stood up and saw Miss Hashikini had her stomach ripped out. She was dead. Oh my god! Oh my god! Wait, Tawny, can you hear me? Answer, said Irene as everyone turned to human. As she bent down and leaned on her on the couch, she put Tawny on the couch. Yes, I can hear you, but wait. I can't see. Huh? Don't freak out, but your eyes are gone. Huh? No. God, we're all human again. And useless. Oh, listen to me. Amy is in danger. You must stop Julie, said Tawny as she passed out from the shock. But As she passed out, Irene checked Tani for her pulse, then set her next to the couch. As she picked up a pistol and ran down the hall and saw a monster holding Amy by the neck. This monster was a demon with horns, sharp teeth, and sharp claws, black wings, red eyes, black skin, red hair, with a human body. This was the kiss of death, which formed into Julie's body as she was slammed onto the ground. As Amy was slammed onto the ground, the kiss of death went away. Oh God, Amy, please wake up. Stop being knocked out now. Please wake up, come on. Just wake up, it's gonna be okay, said Irene as she picked up Amy's chapter 13 done. Alright, chapter 14, which is the end of season 4. After this, we got one more. The Kiss of Death versus Amy. Final showdown. I woke up to the sound of my sister loading a pistol. Why? God, I can't remember a thing, huh? Irene, are you okay? What's wrong? Said Amy as her eyes turned red and black. But as Irene looked at Amy, she wasn't scared, she was just sad. Amy, everything's just wrong, Amy. Everything's just fucked. The only way to unfuck all of this is if you die. I'm not letting that happen, said Irene sadly, but as the kiss of death slammed into the window and back into the house, the kiss of death threw Amy onto a table as she fell over it. But as Amy grew wings, she climbed back on the table. Her wings were made out of blood, and she summoned a sword. Her hair turned purple as her skin turned pink, as she cracked her index finger with her thumb on her left hand. Her lips turned black. Amy was taken over by the demon named Elena. Oh, well, this body just feels good. Huh. Well, as it might not matter no more, but I shall kill you now. Yes, ha ha ha. So much power. Like hell, said Eileen as she rushed at the kiss of death and swiped the sword at the kiss of death. But as all of Amy's clothes burned off with her shoes. Huh, it's you, Eileen. Never thought you'd show your fucking face, you bastard. Come to kill me, said the kiss of death as she smiled with anger and frustration, which makes us go to the next part, okay? Alright. Nice to see you too, Death. Come on, what do you say? Let's just end this now, okay? Said Eileen as she threw a ball of fire at the kiss of death. Ah! Can't see. Where the fuck did you go? Huh? As the kiss of death at that moment found Eileen, she slid on her knees and killed the kiss of death with one slice of her sword. As Eileen smiled, she stood up and left Amy's body. As Amy turned to normal, she was 14 with gray hair, black eyes, a blue shirt, brown pants, and gray shoes, and normal white skin. Are you okay, Irene? Yes. But wait, what the hell? There's a red dot on your face, said Irene as Amy's right part of her face was blown off from a sniper bullet. Amy fell to the ground. She was dead, as her back was facing the ceiling. Time was reversed. As Miss Hashikini had her belly fixed, she was alive. As Tani had her eyes back and Julie was alive too. No, 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 why? Who are you, you fucker? First of all, just stop yelling. Second of all, I'm Melissa, one of your sister's primary squad mates, said Melissa as Irene was not caring, but after that, both Tani and Miss Hoshkini and Julie were shocked. But the next day was worse, too. I can't believe it. This is just too much. And it's your fault, too, said Irene, as she hit Julie to the ground in anger. As she cried, she fell to the ground. I'm not sorry. No, more like I'm pissed at you, Julie. Huh? Hey, sit down, Irene, said Miss Hoshkini as she stood up, interrupting the funeral. Oh, Kitty, it's a good move. Anyways, where was I? Where was I? Yeah. Okay, I remember where I was, guys. I'm sorry, my cat was interrupting me. As she stood up, she went home as interrupted funeral. She went home in anger, and the next day she stayed in her room for an hour or so. I do not regret a thing, but it's like they say, do not look back, instead go for vengeance, said Irene as she went to her computer. She forced Julie to kill herself over the internet by hanging herself. As she went to school the next day, she had a smile of a killer. Huh, it's not easy being yourself, is it? Huh? Freeze! All of you! This is the FBI. Now, kids, tell me where Irene is. As all the kids betrayed Irene from knowing what she did over the internet to force Julie to kill herself by hanging herself. The kids pointed at her. She trembled in fear as she stood up. Please, no, don't do it. Stop! Fire! Ah! As they shot Irene with SMG bullets, she fell to the ground. The body was unable to move. They shot her in the head to finish her. She fell backwards, dead. Yes, Captain. Yes, Captain Hachiki, we know. We have killed her. Good job. Good job, Tani. Okay, well, move out, said Hashini from the base as the mission ended. The new world was at peace once more. Operation TWF was done. Chapter 14, Season 4, The Kiss of Death, done. Rated PG-13. Now, what I'm about to read here to you guys is very important. This story has more to it. Next time, The Reborn Contract, Kiss of Death, Season 5. The Kiss of Death 2022 anime manga franchise of horror by G Blades. This will put you on the edge of all 4 seasons of your seats of terror, of gore, and moments of horror with a great story to it. And now I bring you the rebooted Contract, The Kiss of Death Season 5, PG-13. Well, it's rated PG-13. 12 months and 6 years after The Kiss of Death Season 4, Zombie Rockstars Girls. Season 5 is about James and his 4 friends, June and Lily and Jane and Barbara, that discovered the madness of the reborn Kiss of Death by signing the contract. And since I'm going to cover all this in one video, I just gotta say thank you for watching thus far. Okay. The Reborn Contract, The Kiss of Death Season 5, Chapter 15, The Power of Madness. James, hi, wait, are you okay? Okay is a stretch, but thanks for asking. My head hurts. It must be from a sickness or something. Oh well, I don't know. said James as he zipped his gray shirt up and put his phone on the side of his pocket of his black pants. His glasses were in his locker. He blinked his green eyes as he velcroed his boots and smacked himself to wake up from tiredness on the head to straighten his black hair. Hey, June, I called Lily to escort you, okay? I'll be back. Okay, I'll be back, okay? Just stay here, said James as he ran, panting in fear. As he made it to his locker, something happened. He heard a voice in his head, but he ignored it. Yes, my glasses and my medication. I'll just put them on, and I'll pop some painkillers in my mouth. There we go. That's a little bit better. Huh? Hey, James, help me! Screamed Barbara. As he ran to help, all hell broke loose. Huh? Gah! My head. Barbara, are you okay? Yes, I'm fine, said Barbara as James had blocked Andrew's attack from turning around. As he ran over to the picnic table outside, Barbara stood there in fear of what she saw, with Andrew staying so fearsome. Get away, Andrew. Huh? Not weak, Amy. Huh? Help! It hurts. Stop. Help! Ouch! As James screamed, his eyes turned black. He took off his glasses as he told his friend to run, meaning Barbara. Run, I'm not gonna. Myself. So now, Andrew, I'll kill you. Come out, Amy. With pleasure. I'm putting my glasses back on. That's basically what he did. He threw his glasses as he awakened Amy in his soul. And yes, Amy is no longer a main character. She's just a plot to the story. Anyways, with pleasure. Hello, Andrew. I'm in control of James Connor Lawrence's body. My name is Amy Alexandria, a demon of the afterlife, or the Kiss of Death Project. And now, you die for bullying Barbara, you scum, said Amy as she ran to Andrew as he turned around. She had snapped his neck, then cracked his index finger with his thumb on his left hand. As Amy went back inside James's body, his eyes turned back to green. As he picked up his glasses and put them back on, he said, hey, this is kinda nice, huh? Huh? Hey, stay with us. Wake up. Wake up, please, said Lily, as Barbara and Jane and June stood there. They took him home. Things were gonna get even darker. Chapter 15 done. And I'm so sorry, guys, but apparently this is where we're gonna have to stop for now. I will upload the last bit tomorrow or something, okay? Well, honest to God, hope you guys enjoyed so far. The story of 16, 17. 16. There's 4 more chapters to go. 4 more left for tomorrow. I think today is a great stopping point, or I should say tonight, as you just look. It's like really nighttime and shit. Well, stay frosty, y'all. Have a great night and a great rest of your summer. I will upload more of this tomorrow. Peace, y'all. This has been Messiah Stuff Funny Lent to Anime here. And I'm outie. Mean cat so big and fat.